Hello everybody, welcome to my top 10 Pokemon games. Now, here's some medical facts. If you are allergic or virus can potentially kill you, please play at the moment, because I do not want to cause that pain on you. Also, I don't want to be associated with someone's death, so thanks. But if you can get by all that, and you can watch this video and enjoy it, I hope you do so, and I hope you enjoy Born to be a Winner, because that's going to be the music playing in the background. So, without any further ado, let's get into this video. Now, we're going to be discussing the top 10 games, in my opinion, Pokemon. And this is not just pertaining to the main series of games, but it's also going to be containing side series, like the handheld games called Mystery Dungeon and Ranger, stuff like that. Also, it's going to be containing online community games like Showdown and TCG, as well as console games like Pokepark, Battle Revolution, and Stadium. So without further ado, let's move on into this actual countdown. And we're going to start with number 10, which is Pokemon SoulSilver. Now, why is SoulSilver number 10? Great game, I have to say. Have not played the original Johto games, I really want to, so someone send them to me. Kidding, you don't have to. But I really like the concept of going back to Kanto, and I really would love to play these games again. I'll play the originals at some point, maybe the 30th anniversary when they come out with when they re-release Gold, Silver, and Soul remastered on the Pokemon. Well, maybe not. It's not remastered because that's what SoulSilver is, but re-released on the 3DS or whatever consoles out by then. Would love to play them again. Well, I'd love to play the original games. I would love to play SoulSilver and Heart Gold again. I might get into that here in a little bit, but I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that. Last time I played SoulSilver, I lost the Nuzlocke I was doing to Faulkner. So, yeah, they're not the greatest memories. Because I hit a Chicory Den, that's probably why I lost. But, other than that, great game. Really love Johto. And I can't wait to play it again. Moving on to number 9, Pokemon Omega Ruby. Hoenn comes in. Well, the Hoenn remakes come in here for the reason that they're actually pretty good games. The XP share is broken, so don't play this game. Although it's kind of hard to play a Pokemon game without any XP share to help play your lower level Pokemon. But you know, is actually pretty good anyway. I'm gonna say there's a lot of great stuff in Hoenn. I really like how they introduced the flying feature with Mega Latios, Latias. They have Mega Evolution, so it's a cool game, adding in some new features to an old game. Moving on to number 8, Pokemon Emerald. Hey, look, Hoenn again, beating itself out for higher spot on this list. Why does Emerald come in here over Oros? Emerald was my second game. It's really cool. I really liked playing through Emerald. It's a really great game. I never actually beat it. In general, Hoenn has the best starters in my opinion. So, yeah, more opinions coming at you. But I really enjoyed playing Emerald. I played through it many, many times. I've done each of the starters at least. I wouldn't say 3 times each, but it might not. I don't know if I did Torchic that one. But these starters are so great. This game is really good. I don't like all the water HMs in the water, but other than that, great games, and love to play them again soon. On to number 7, Pokemon Pearl. Now, Gen 4 trumps predecessors. Kind of funny how I went 2, 3, 4. Spoiler alert, next one's not 5. But I really like the underground feature in this, and I like the Wi-Fi connectivity that really brought a lot of new aspects to Pokemon. Like, it started with GTS, it eventually led to Wonder Trading, things like that. Made it a lot easier to trade and battle people. You didn't have to use the cables, you could just Wi-Fi do it. And that made it so much simpler, and this game is actually really great. I love playing through Pearl. I actually played through it so much I broke the game. It was either because I played it so much or because it hacked it all over. Hey, I don't know. So, we'll get to that point when we cross it. But this is a great game, and I really would, Game Freak, I would love to see Gen 4 remake, so, Boom. Moving on, number 6 is Pokemon Sun. Now, what happened here? More people are getting off the hype train of Pokemon Sun. It is a great game, I have to say. All Pokemon games are great, but Sun is just out of the top 5 for some minor flaws. One, I don't know how I feel about the Z crystals yet. Give it a year, Sun might be boosted or taken down in the poll on how I feel about Z crystals. Also has one of the, I think this really changed the legendary class of Pokemon because it has an evolution line. Legendaries are supposed to be like one Pokemon evolution lines, can't evolve, can't breed. Manaphy was the exception, but you know, Fiam is really not a legendary technically. It's more a mythical Pokemon. So is Manaphy. So it depends on how you look at it. And it's still a pretty good game after playing it, enjoying it more than just rushing through it. So yeah, we'll see how Sun goes and if it gets higher or lower after I'm done with this playthrough. Moving on to the top 5. Number 5 is Pokemon Y. Now, why does Y come before Sun and Moon? It started the customization feature, so haha. Sorry, where the beginnings actually hold a lot of meaning to me, and I really enjoyed the customization in this game. Also, really enjoyed the storyline of Pokemon. Great, and I love the looker game stuff. I thought that was a really great feature in this game. So, to play through. Also, it introduced Mega Evolutions, and that was a really great feature in Pokemon that I wish was continued. From State Games, they introduced Z moves and Z crystals, and that's probably why I'm so bitter about Sun and those in that aspect. Some Mega Evolutions, but you have to wait for post game, so not gonna do a whole lot in story mode. It also reintroduced the starter as possible Pokemon you can get in the game, and I really loved playing through that. So, moving on to number 4, Pokemon Fire Red. Now, I talk about Gen 1 all the time. Gen 1 is my favorite generation. That does not make me a Gen 1er. As you can see, Fire Red is not the number 1. And spoiler alert, nor is any of the other Gen 1 games. This is the highest Gen 1 game in this list. So, deal with it. Is my favorite generation because this is my first game. It holds a lot of nostalgia for me. It really got me into Pokemon. Really enjoyed playing through this game. I played it so many times. My first game that just to me, and it was my first game on my Game Boy. It was actually the reason I got my Game Boy. I got my Game Boy, and this was the game I bought with it. So, yeah, that's why this game holds a lot of nostalgia for me. But so many times, mostly picking Charizard. I picked Bulbasaur or Venusaur. I picked Squirrel like once or twice, and then I got the Lord Turtle. I'm like, Charizard's so much better. Yeah. Actually, I'm kind of monotype this game with fire types at one point, but it was fun. It also contains my first shiny capture, so it has a lot of childhood memories for me. I played this for like 3 years straight, just this game. So it holds a lot of my childhood in it, and that's why it's so high on the list. A lot of people don't like Fire Red and Green. They're kind of outdated as Gen 1 games, so they're really good in my opinion. Gonna move on to Pokmon Explosion. Oh my gosh, this game is great. The designers of this game are really great. I really like the Delta species. So into the game. The Pokemon's typing. It's Charizard here, shown right, is a Delta Charizard, and it's a Ghost and Dragon. It's really cool design. And then it also keeps the theme of Mega Evolutions. It came out before. So it keeps the theme of Mega Evolutions with, and it has Mega Eevee, some like Marowak, Johto started to get Mega Evolutions. So it's really a great, really enjoy it. I can't wait for them to finish it. And if you want to watch this series, I'm doing a Delta Walk 2. I failed my first one, but I'm doing a Delta Walk 2, so go check that out. And that's all I gotta say about Insurgents. Moving on to number 2, Pokemon Colosseum. Now this is probably the reason I got a GameCube. That aspect. Also, this is really cool. Like Insurgents, that I forgot to mention, in these games also bring in darker elements like stealing Pokemon, which is what you have to do instead of catching them in this game. So you don't get to choose, you get to catch and try to save these Pokemon teams in this game. Really fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And Insurgents having like cults and stuff, it's kind of cool. So I kind of boosted this real fast. But you get really cool starters, you get evolutions as starters, you get an Umbreon and Espeon, really throwing back to Johto. You also get a Johto starter in this game, so it's a really high beat Johto to bring a lot of nostalgia back from it. And it's a really cool game. So before we go to number 1, we have some honorable mentions. We have Super Mystery Dungeon, the new Mystery Dungeon game that was released on the Nintendo 3DS. I actually got it sometime after I've played through Omega Ruby. It's a really fun game for me. I haven't actually beat it yet, and I plan on doing it someday. I haven't beat any Mystery Dungeon game, so the next one I'm going to talk about. It's a really fun game, and it adds some cool features into it. I really think it updated Mystery Dungeon a lot. Then you got Pokemon Red Rescue Team, Mystery Dungeon game. First Mystery Dungeon game I played. Really got me into playing like non storyline games. So it got me into some like Mystery Dungeon, Ranger, other games I'm going to mention. It's a really cool game. I really had fun playing Pokemon Red Rescue Team. Then you have Pokemon Battle Revolution. I played this a crap ton when I was battling my way through Pearl multiple thousands of times, and I really enjoyed playing this, building my team with what I had caught in Sinnoh region, and one game. Showdown, it's probably the most, out of these, it's probably the one I play the most now. I have all of them still, but I play this one the most, and I really enjoy playing Showdown. I'm actually working on creating some Gen 17. To battle me, send me a message somewhere, and I'll get back to you, and we can battle sometime. That's all I have to say about honorable mentions. So let's move on to number one. Number 1, the best Pokemon, in my opinion, and my favorite storytelling game. It's a side story, and it's Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. This game is so good. I really love Colosseum. This is like the sequel to that game. So what they did, and what a lot of Pokemon games do, is they take what they have and it's good. Okay, good. We got a good gimmick here in Gen 1. We're gonna add some stuff to make it better in Gen 2. Make it better all the way through. So that's what this game did. Colosseum didn't have many flaws, but the ones it did, this game made it so much better. You didn't have to have a person following you around. Your own equipment and everything. Same premise. Use a snag machine, which is the item on the left. Catch shadow Pokemon and purify them to make them good Pokemon again, and not like closed-hearted fighting machines. So it's a really cool game. I really enjoyed it, and it's, in my opinion, it's the best Pokemon game been created. Love to see some of these come out. Like I'd love to see one of these games come out on the Switch. Definitely, it would prompt me to buy a Switch. I would buy a Switch 5 seconds after this game was announced. Like, yeah, this game is mine once it comes out. So it's a really good game. If you haven't played through it, or you haven't seen anything, I highly encourage you to find a copy of this game, buy it, and play it. It's a really great game. Also, MNJ TV PokeVids is doing a series on this game, so go watch his channel and that playthrough. It's really great, and I really love watching it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously you did if you made it all the way through, so leave a like to show your support. Also, if you enjoy talking and you enjoy watching my videos, subscribe, so that way you can keep updated on when I come out with new topics, and that way you can watch them at your leisure and you know when they're out. Thank you to my 12 subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys. And a little topic I talked about briefly in another video. 25 subscribers, I'm gonna start screaming. I said screaming. I will be, because I didn't think I'd get 10 in the first place. But what I mean to say is we will start streaming, hopefully. Hopefully we'll have the equipment to do it, and maybe if I get some money coming in, I can start buying equipment to do like capture cards, and I'll probably start, one of my streams, I'll probably end up doing like shiny hunts and battle, viewer battles and such. So like playing like Sun and Moon competitive battling, that would be fun, and I would really enjoy to do that. So get me 25 subscribers and that's yours. So have fun. That's all I have really. If you want to leave a comment, please feel free to leave a comment. I really appreciate it. I'll try to get back to you. I really enjoy listening and reading what you have to say to me. And if you want to talk about your favorite game, please leave that in the comments below. I would love to read that. And if you disagree with me, just tell me why you disagree with me. Tell me why you think another game's better than the one I picked. And if you want to talk about Sun being number 6 and not number 1, that's okay with me too. I'll tell you hype train, but hey. I'll listen to it and I'll read it and it'll be fun, and I'll really enjoy any feedback you guys have to give me, so please leave that in the comments below. Also check out some of the annotations and links on the screen for other videos that you can click on at your pleasure. And that's all I have for you. So again, I thank you all for watching this video, and until next time, I'm ChaosMang006 signing off. Burn it up.